Have you ever thought about the true meaning of sacrifice? In our everyday lives, we often hear the word, but do we really stop to think about what it means? For many, sacrifice sounds like giving up something important, something you might treasure, and in return, feeling a sense of loss. But what if sacrifice wasn't so much about losing, but about gaining something so much better? Today, we're redefining sacrifice, not as a mere act of losing, but as a powerful exchange where you let go of a lower version of yourself to become a higher, more aligned version of who you truly want to be. Think about every major transformation in your life, or the life of someone you admire. Whether it's overcoming a tough situation, gaining clarity on a problem, or achieving something extraordinary, each of these transformations required a form of sacrifice. What we may not always recognize is that in every one of these moments, we said goodbye to an old part of ourselves. We let go of our current state of being to make space for something new, something better. Change, as we've all experienced, isn't easy, and it's not supposed to be. The discomfort, the struggle, the push beyond our comfort zones, all of these reflect the natural resistance we feel when moving from one state of being to another. But it's important to understand that these struggles are the universe's way of testing how badly we want that better version of ourselves. They're a necessary part of the transformation process, because without them, we wouldn't appreciate how far we've come. Consider this. The universe operates on a simple yet profound principle: exchange. Nothing in this world, or beyond it, is gained without something being given in return. You might not think about it frequently, but this exchange is taking place in every single moment of your life. You exhale to inhale. Without releasing that breath, you can't take another one in. It's just like how a plant grows. It absorbs nutrients from the soil, and in return, produces oxygen. This exchange, this give and take, is the foundation of all things in the universe. So, if we know the universe operates on exchange, it makes sense that we too must be willing to let go or give up something if we want to receive or create something new in our lives. Maybe it's a habit that no longer serves us. Maybe it's a belief that was once comforting but is now holding us back. Whatever it is, understanding and accepting the need for exchange prepares us for the transformations we're striving for. Now, let's think about the key aspects of our life where these changes need to occur. The concept of sacrifice and exchange goes beyond just the physical world. It extends into the mental, spiritual, and physical planes of our existence. Each of these planes is crucial when it comes to making a real, lasting transformation. First, let's talk about the mental plane. Our thoughts shape our reality. You've probably heard that before, but have you really stopped to consider how powerful your thoughts are? Every thought is like a seed. When you consistently think a certain way, you're planting seeds that will eventually grow and manifest in your life. If you're always focused on what's lacking, that's all you'll see around you: more lack. But if you start focusing your thoughts on what you desire, on what can be, you begin to prepare the soil for those possibilities to take root and grow. But thoughts alone aren't enough. We must align these thoughts with our spiritual beliefs. The spiritual plane is where faith and conviction come into play. This is where your why lives. The deep inner belief that transformation is not only possible, but that it's already happening. It's about holding the belief that there's a higher purpose guiding you through these changes, When your thoughts align with these beliefs, your conviction becomes unshakable. And lastly, there's the physical plane, the realm of action. You see, nothing happens without action. Even the greatest idea, backed by the strongest belief, will remain just a dream if it's not followed by action. And the actions we take must reflect the reality we want to create. It's about doing the work, showing up, and making decisions that are in alignment with the person you want to be. This means taking on challenges that align not just with where you are, but with where you want to go. When all three planes, mental, spiritual, and physical, are aligned, that's when true manifestation happens. That's when you truly start to see your desired outcomes taking shape in your life. There's another important aspect to consider, and it's all about frequency and your self-concept. Our self-concept is essentially the blueprint of who we believe we are, how we see ourselves in every scenario, every challenge, every success. This self-concept determines the frequency we emit into the universe, and that frequency, in turn, shapes our reality. If you want to change your reality, the process starts with changing this frequency. But how do you go about it? It starts by altering the core components of your self-concept, your beliefs, your thoughts, where your attention goes, the emotions you hold on to, and ultimately, how you identify yourself. If you change your beliefs from ones that limit you to ones that empower you, the frequency you emit changes. Altering your thoughts to focus on what you can achieve instead of what holds you back changes your frequency. Giving more attention to what matters, to what moves you closer to your desired self, strengthens that frequency even further. And when your emotional conviction aligns with this positive self-concept, the universe has no choice but to respond in kind. But here's the catch. The universe doesn't just grant these changes without first putting you to the test. Whether you realize it or not, the universe is constantly presenting you with challenges specifically designed to evoke emotional reactions. It's almost as if the universe is asking, do you really want this change? Are you truly ready to let go of the old? Your responses to these challenges determine the frequency you're emitting and consequently, the reality you align with. That's why developing emotional resilience is so crucial. Emotional resilience is like a muscle. The more you work on it, the stronger it gets. When you encounter challenges that poke at the raw spots in your life, how you respond will dictate the vibrations you send out into the universe. If you react impulsively, in ways that align with your old self, the self you're trying to transform, the universe will reflect that back to you. But if you react with calm certainty, with the strength that comes from an inner knowing that you're already becoming your desired self, then the universe will mirror that back as well. This is why it's crucial to start living as your desired self right now. Not tomorrow, not when things are just right, but right now. The old adage, fake it till you make it, has some merit here, but it's not about pretending. Instead, it's about consciously choosing to embody the thoughts, beliefs, and actions of your future self today. It's about filtering your current experiences through the mindset of the person you want to become. For example, if you desire to be someone who is confident and self-assured, you must begin to think, act, and make decisions as a confident, self-assured person would in your daily life, no matter how small the task. Over time, these micro-decisions accumulate, and the line between your current self and your desired self starts to blur. Before you know it, you're not just acting as your desired self. You've become that person. But with this approach comes a necessary condition. The old self must go. Letting go of the old self is perhaps the most difficult yet most essential part of this entire process. This includes shedding outdated worries, perceptions, beliefs, and behaviors that no longer align with the person you're becoming. And it's not just about a mindset change, it's a complete transformation of your being. Think of it like a caterpillar transforming into a butterfly. The caterpillar doesn't just one day grow wings, it undergoes a complete transformation. The chrysalis phase, where the caterpillar essentially dissolves its old form, is a beautiful metaphor for this idea of letting go of the old. The caterpillar doesn't hold on to its old self. It embraces the process, trusting that something new and beautiful will emerge. Just as the caterpillar must cease to exist for the butterfly to emerge, so too must you let go of your current self to become the person you are destined to be. However, letting go of the old self isn't simply about abandoning old habits. It's about recognizing what no longer serves you. It's about identifying the beliefs, the thoughts, the relationships, and even the environments that no longer support your growth and beginning the process of release. This isn't always an easy or comfortable process. It requires introspection and a willingness to face aspects of yourself that might be hard to acknowledge. But once you've pinpointed what needs to be released, the act of actually letting go becomes transformative. Imagine writing down all the things you're ready to leave behind, everything that no longer serves you, on a piece of paper. See it clearly in your mind. Then imagine burning that paper, watching the ash float away, and feeling that weight lift off you. That's what it feels like to release the old self. It's letting go, not just in thought, but in reality, creating space for your new, desired self to thrive. Another powerful way to release is through vocalizing your intentions. Speak aloud what you're letting go of and why you're letting it go. By putting your intentions into words, you're sending a clear message not just to the universe, but to yourself, that you are ready to move on from old patterns. This vocalization reinforces your decision, making it real and tangible. But what steps can you practically take right now, today, to bring this understanding of sacrifice and transformation into your life? The first step is simple but powerful. Shift your focus to what your desired self would think, feel, and do. Place yourself in situations, no matter how small, where you can practice being this person. If you want to be more confident, start practicing confidence in your interactions with others. If you want to be more creative, set aside time each day to engage in creative activities. If you want to be healthier, start making choices that align with that goal in every action you take. Another step is to consciously choose higher frequencies over lower ones. Whenever you face a challenge, ask yourself this: what would my desired self do in this situation? This simple question can shift your perspective entirely. It takes you out of the reactive mind, the part of you that aligns with the old self, and places you squarely in the proactive, creative mind, the mind of your desired self. Incremental progress is your best friend here. Remember, transformation doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, a journey that takes time, patience, and dedication. The key is consistency, showing up every single day and making choices that align with the future you want to create. Keep a journal or reflection log where you can track your progress, Write down your experiences, your challenges, and most importantly, your wins, no matter how small they might seem. This practice will keep you focused and motivated, and it will serve as a reminder of just how far you've come. As you go through this transformative journey, remember that it's not just about you. It's about how your growth, your elevation, has the power to impact others around you. Just like the butterfly that pollinates flowers, your transformation has the ripple effect of breathing new life into your surroundings. And that's what makes this process so special, so meaningful. By becoming the best version of yourself, you're contributing to the collective good, helping uplift those around you, and bringing more light into the world. Before we wrap up, think about where you are right now and where you want to be. Remember that letting go of your current self isn't about negating who you are today. It's about honoring the process of growth. You're evolving, expanding, breaking free from the limitations of the past. Each challenge, each moment of discomfort is a stepping stone on your journey to becoming who you were always meant to be. If you're ready to start this journey, truly ready, know that you already have everything you need. Manifesting your desired reality is about choosing every single day to live as your higher self. It's about making those small, consistent choices that align with your most authentic desires. Embrace the process of letting go with the same grace that a butterfly emerges from its cocoon. Trust that the universe is guiding you, that the challenges you face are strengthening you, and that every sacrifice you make is a step towards a life that resonates with your highest truth. If you found this discussion insightful, I encourage you to apply these concepts in your daily life. Start small, but start intentionally. Reflect on how you can let go of the aspects of your life that no longer serve you and embrace the practices that align with your higher self. And if you'd like to dive deeper into these ideas, I encourage you to check out my other videos, each one designed to help you on your journey toward personal growth and transformation. Please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who could benefit from it. Thank you for watching, and remember, your journey towards becoming your desired self is both a personal and universal act of love.